Ladies and gentlemen of the PUBG community, welcome. We've got an update here on patch 34.1. Some more interesting moves by Crafton here in the PUBG world. We're gonna go through them. First, let's do a quick watch of the upload video. I'm gonna mute it though for copyright purposes, but let's check this out. So new 1v1 arena, some tune-ups for the car. I'm actually excited for this. I think the arena, you could actually do even more than just best of 3. I like that arena is getting added though to be able to get coupons. This is actually something worth jumping into. Ooh, create a custom match. All right, that's awesome. This would be really cool for other content creators as well, like myself. The salt, I like it. 762 weighs a bit less. I actually think this move is nice. It's good. The shotgun buff though, which is what we're looking at here. Well, we're not quite there yet. Sorry. MK12 gets nerfed, added more recoil. A vehicle rebalance. I think this is a good update. We're going to go more in deep depth in this in just a second. And the trunk space. Finally, chat. Finally. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I've been recommending trunk space be on all vehicles because it does make sense. Grab your shotgun, please. God, no. 1v1 me, bro. I will 1v1 anyone, by the way. Let's go. It's on. Come at me. All right. So let's dive in. So we saw a lot of things there. I'm going to skip this. We're going to come back to that. I'll open that up for later. All right. So first we're starting off with the map region. I'm going to skip it down. We do have some AS and SEA players that like to watch the channel, so thank you guys for hanging out with us as well. But we're mostly NA and EU, which once again I'm really sad to see SANHOK and Destin specifically. And I get it with SANHOK with the performance, it really makes sense, I suppose, but Destin especially. Why is Destin getting the 11%? Big mistake on my part. I think Destin's one of the best maps in the game. Personally, I think it's a blast. I would personally like to swap it out with Rondo, and I think the your everyday would be a lot better. We also see Miramar back in here a lot as well. That's an interesting take. I know that's one of everybody's favorite maps. Not everyone, but we could have a better matchup than this. This is not the greatest in my opinion. This is one of the most average map rotations I think we've seen yet. Vehicle, basically seeing that max speed has been increased by 5% for US pickup. The portable food truck, Porter, and the Blanc. I like it. I think it was a good idea. Max increased approximately by 10%. The Dacia motorbike buggy quad, which is only on Destin. I think it's actually on one other map too. I forget what map it is. The van. Which one's the van? Which one is the van? Why can't I think of what that is? Is that the one on Miramar? I think that's what it is. Snowmobile, boat, and dirt bike. Pillar car has been reduced by 10%. I don't like that one. I think the pillar security car, which if you guys watch the live channel, you probably hear me talk about this all the time. It originates from Battlefield Hardline, which was an amazing Battlefield game that was way before its time and got absolutely wrecked on the ratings. But it was a really awesome game. I hope they give another try at it once Battlefield gets back up on its feet again. But that is where it comes from. It's the exact same car and same audio sound. So I'm not sure who they bought that from, but awesome car. One of the best cars in PUBG. They're actually probably my favorite. It is my favorite spawn car. Global spawn. So seeing some acceleration increases there and then a slightly decrease. Trunk space getting added to the Dacia Murado, the Coupe, the RB. This is extremely awesome. This is like finally we're getting some feedback here. This one, once again, why are we wrecking the pillar security car? I don't know. Why was it changed? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. So different changes to the way that the vehicle is going to drive. I do like that the buggy tires and the quad tires have been increased. That was one thing, a really easy way to wipe cars out. Actually, there's 3 cars. It would be the Coupe, RB, the buggy, and the quad is to pop a tire. The car just like flips upside down. It's crazy. So I think this was honestly about time. Over the past 8 years has gotten faster. It shouldn't have taken 8 years though for us to do that, but that's right. All right, MK, big changes for the weapons here. MK gets their recoil increased by approximately 10%, horizontal increased by approximately 10%. I personally didn't use the MK a ton, but it was a pretty strong gun, especially because you can prone with it. The QBU is probably going to be the next biggest favorite, but seeing how SANHOK is only in one rotation 11% of the time, as we saw up here. Let's scroll back up. It's only week one, 11%. You're never going to use the QBU. I think it might be on Rondo, though. I could be wrong about that. But overall distance dropped a little bit. I guess, you know, they're looking at the stats. I understand it. I'm not necessarily agree with it. I understand it. People like to use that gun a lot. The weight of the 7.62 ammo being reduced, I think this was phenomenal. I think they should have done this a long time ago as well. Here's where we get into the zone of who asked for it and why are they doing it and what the heck is going on. This doesn't make any sense, chat. I would love to know your comments on this too. So please share your comments if you guys are watching this on YouTube. I want to know what you guys think. I want to see if I'm alone in this. But shotguns, as of patch 33.2, were in the best spot they have ever been to date. And they are still very strong. You can still get one tapped at 100% health at like 20 meters. And then they just buffed them again. So the buckshot shot spread was reduced by approximately 10%, and the pump action by a few milliseconds. Why? SK12, slight damage reduction, actually. This one's getting a slight nerf. Still can one-shot you at close range. The spread has been reduced by approximately 12, so this one is practically a mid-range sniper once again. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me. And the DBS, they're going to increase that one back up. This tells me, here's a prediction, chat. This tells me that another DBS progressive is on its way. That's what we're seeing here. I'm going to guess a Chroma variant to the current progressive. I'll have to take a look, see what it is. Let's pull it up real quick here. PUBG DBS progressive skin. If we can get an image on the fly here. It's like we can't. I believe it was white though, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of a whitish, goldish color. But I think that's the reason why they're doing it. I wholeheartedly. I think the shotgun changed the shotgun rebuff because they nerfed it to where it should be, and now they're rebuffing it because people aren't winning with it. It's so illogical. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Why are we making drastic changes to get people to use shotguns at the end of the game? It does not make any sense. There's a bunch of BS in here talking about MK and 2-tapping, the 1897, which has a relatively low win rates despite its high usage. Yeah, it should have been right where it left off, not buffed, in my opinion. Share your thoughts on that, chat. I would love to know. Next, we got some a little bit before and after. It looks like they're making just some more spots where you can essentially go into cover. I think this one was a nice change, you know, a little change of pace, adding an actual functional gas station. While on the flip side, taking away one. I don't know why they had to take away one. Why don't they just add more of them, you know, personally. 1v1 arena, I think this is really cool and is being added to arcade, so you can actually 1v1 people and actually earn some coupons, which you guys haven't. You guys are make sure you get your coupons every week. I think I'm up to 800 right now. So we're going to be doing a case opening pretty soon, depending on what the next progressive is. All right. Next we've got MG skin for ranked. This actually makes me want to play ranked. I am not a ranked player. To me, it's just so boring. Everybody just sits around and does nothing until basically you're forced to move. I know that's a generalization, but don't hold me to that. But these are really dope MG skins, like actually really cool. I like them a lot. I think this is really neat. Hideout is getting some changes as well. This one is another really cool positive thing. So this pass has, to me, is about 50% positive, 50% very negative. This is among the 50% very positive. When you are salvaging a leveled up progressive weapon, you're getting at least some back for your levels that you've put in. Now, it's not quite the same because level 1, I'm pretty sure, is like 2. It's not far off though. I think level 5, I mean, it's about 50%. I think level 5, you're probably at about 20, if I'm not mistaken. Just kind of a quick thought of my head. So it's gonna be 20,000 polymers, 20 schematics. So you're getting about half-ish, but you're at least getting something. I think it's really awesome that they are finally putting this in. Once again, you know, why wouldn't they? Like, if they want people to be able to continue to get new guns, they're not going to spend hundreds of dollars to just get the new version of it. It's not going to happen. So this is a way, an encouraging thing, like, hey, you're not going to lose all the money you've invested. Event center, this is kind of just generalization, but you have OPT option and then some UX changes. One thing that they need to do, in my opinion, is they need to lower the amount of event tokens, the event type of tokens, and make it more streamlined, because there's roughly 5 to 7 of them that are always active. What I mean is, like, black market tokens, that makes sense. That's during the black market pass. Springfest tokens, that makes sense. But then we also have event tokens. We have crafting materials. We have polymers. Then there's 1 or 2 more. I can't think of off the top of my head, but there's too many of them. It's when a new player comes in, how do you build this stuff? There's too many of them. It doesn't make any logical sense. Then we got some bug fixes there. So let me know what you guys think overall on this pass. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the coolest skins that we've had in the game yet. I think this is really awesome. So that makes me want to play ranked. Maybe we'll do some ranked games with some other content creators. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Once again, the biggest things are MK14 nerf, trunk space getting added to at least 4 vehicles, shotguns getting rebuffed for no reason, and 1v1 mode being added to arcade. So pretty cool. Keep an eye out, guys. We're going to keep doing these kind of videos, and make sure you stop by, say hi on Twitch. I've got the best settings PUBG 2025 video coming out very soon. Got some big updates. We've done about 30 hours worth of testing. So we're going to be able to provide some of the information, not necessarily the data, but the results of the data from testing. And if you guys are experiencing FPS glitches or just instability, done an immense amount of testing. So we're going to share that and summarize that into a couple of things. So if you guys haven't, make sure you drop a follow over on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you on the battlefield.